What is up, guys? Welcome to a My Retro Life live. It has been a while. I hope you guys can hear me loud and clear. Oh man, it's been almost a month. I'm so sorry. It's been so long. The connection should be really good this time around. I've got my computer hardwired to my router, so I think we're in good shape now, guys. I think we won't be seeing any drops. Hey, I see Sega Steve's in the house. What's up, man? Thanks for the chat earlier. Green Devil, what's up? NES Addict J, how you doing? Hey, pal, how you doing? Good to see you guys. I feel like it's been so long. I missed you guys, for real. Jacobians, Thanos. How you guys doing? Billy Curran, how's it going? Oh, what's up, Dave? I see. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you so much, man. Let me know what your request is, and we'll get it going next after some Elemental Master. Have you guys ever played this game? First of all, thank you guys so much for tuning in on this Friday night. Not really advertised until late in the game. But hopefully you can hear me okay, and hopefully the sound of my fan is not too bad, because I got this fan in the room. My AC is out. So I've got some fans going in here, and hopefully that doesn't overpower things. But Thanos, what's up, man? Thank you so much for your donation. Arrow Fighters. Yes, we will do that for sure. Great shooter. This is a shooter right here, Elemental Master. I thought we'd change it up a bit, you know, because we normally do like a certain system. But I thought, hey, let's do a combination here. Let's do like a console wars stream where it's like Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. And that would be really cool. I'm doing good, Billy. Let's see. Home Alone. Somebody asked for. Okay. Oh, Dave. Okay, Home Alone. We'll do that on Super Nintendo for sure, man. First, I'm going to play a little bit of Elemental Master. Have you guys ever played Elemental Master? Elemental Master is a really, really rare game nowadays. Thank you so much. That one comes from... Who's that from? Oh, that was Aopal. Thank you so much for your donation. Mega Man The Wily Wars, a great one. Absolutely. Listen to that music. No, Sega Steve, what did it sell for? Also, let me know if the mix is good. Maybe the sound's too loud or something. But I'm going to jump into it. Let's do this level. I never start with this level. It's just such a great game. I don't want to know actually what it sold for at auction, because I had this game in my collection. I sold it, obviously, with the rest of my games, but hey, no regrets. No regrets. Right? Hey, Pierre, what's up, man? Thank you for the welcome back. Welcome back, Cotter. Oh, man. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. I've got another video coming. It's a bit loud. I've got a video coming next week, early, like Monday, on Sonic the Hedgehog, my memories with the original game, and the cool story about how I got Sonic the Hedgehog via a mail-in coupon that came with my Altered Beast bundle. Has a cart for only $500, Sega Steve, over $500. Oh my gosh, it makes me feel a little sick inside. Actually, not gonna lie, man. The prices these things have gone up, and just it seemed like right after I sold my collection, you know, with the pandemic hit, nobody could have thought about that, but then everything just skyrocketed. I wonder if it's gonna come back down. But I don't know, man. People all of a sudden realized, man, miss my games. Hey, thank you so much. I'm going to pause it and I'll read this donation through Streamlabs from Post 42. Shin Neketsu Koha. It's part of the same series as River City Ransom, and there's an English version. It's not needed though. A pretty fun beat 'em up. Okay. I'll go ahead when we get to your request, man. Thank you so much, by the way, for your donation. When we get to that request, I'll probably have to download it, but we'll definitely play it. I'm excited to play that. Is that on Super Nintendo or is that Sega Genesis? Let me know if you can. James Bond Jr. Thank you, Big Keith. Big Keith in the house. What's up, Keith? James Bond Jr. Super Nintendo. Absolutely, man. Thank you for your donation. Appreciate it, man. Oh, man, this game is hard. That's one thing about this game, is it's a hard one. Hey, new subscriber. We've got 34 people watching. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Let's do this level. Thank you for your donation, Keith, and thank you for subscribing to that last person. If you're new to the channel and the stream, we used to stream every week, and I kind of got off schedule. I started taking a lot of, man, this game is hard. I forgot how hard this game is, but I love the music so much. Yeah, connection's buttery smooth now, isn't it? That's right, Apod. I got to thank you and some other people who really pushed me to get that hardwired Ethernet connection, Category 6 cable, because it's looking good now, isn't it? No drops. This is one of my favorite tracks in the game. I think it's my favorite song. Great shooter from Renovation. As Sega Steve said, sold for over $500 recently. Can you believe it? Incredible. Hey, new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate it. Sean Daniels, and Renan Sarah. 2 new subscribers. Welcome, guys. Did you find, I'm curious if you're in the chat right now, did you find the channel through the stream or just one of the videos? Let me know. I'm always curious to find out those things. Whoa. Yeah, this will be fun getting a combination of like Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games coming through. Oh, that wind is blowing me up. That's awesome. Hey, thank you, Michael Martino, for your $5 donation, man. Really appreciate it. Welcome back, he says. Can you play Dick Tracy for Genesis? I would love to play Dick Tracy for you, so I will. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate it. It'll be interesting by the end of the stream just how many Super Nintendo versus Sega Genesis games get requested. Oh, man. I hope you guys like the, sorry, it's hard to read the chat and play. I'll try to get to some of your comments and questions in a second, especially these shooters, man. It's tough. But I was going to say, I hope you guys enjoyed the video with my mom and I, where I interviewed my mom, and we got to talking about the old days and her favorite games. I really, really loved how that came out, and it seems like you guys really liked it, so I hope you... Oh, here's the boss. Boss, as Dad would say, it's the boss, baby. He used to say baby a lot, like George Costanza. Come on, baby. Oh, man, he's kicking my butt. I gotta get this pattern down. It's the mouth that's shooting. That's the hard part. Where he... Oh, man, I thought I had him. Man, I really did think I hit him. I had him. That was my favorite. That music. So suspenseful. Oh my gosh, I gotta get another quarter in. I gotta get a quarter in fast. If I don't, the fate of the world depends on it. Oh no, what am I gonna do? Time's running out. Oh my gosh, no. All right, that's just the way I feel when a game over screen is happening. Continue screen. Loved how you put Ness's mom in the thumbnail. Yeah, I'm glad you noticed that, Thanos. Glad you noticed that. That was I was hoping for it to be a neat touch. You went out, Green Devil, you went out and bought a Maniac Mansion copy just because of that episode? That's awesome. Have you played any of it yet? Hey, thank you, Jacobians. Jacobians are awesome mod, keeping a tab on what requests have come through. You're the best, man. Um, let's go ahead and jump into the first request on that note. I believe it's Home Alone from Dave, aka My Epic Collection. Home Alone on Super Nintendo. So Home Alone on Super Nintendo, man. I remember renting that game with Dad at no, we might have bought it and then returned it because we hated it to this store called Gametronics. I've talked about them before in the streams. They were a cool store here in Houston that specialized in import games. And this wasn't an import, but we ended up buying it from their store. And then we returned it the same day. It was so bad, this game. And we were friends with the store owners. And so this one, not very good. The Genesis version's better, I think. Hey, Bone CK, thank you so much for your donation, man. He says, hope you have some time for some Red Zone. Of course we do. Of course we do. We'll you know, if we start getting too many requests, we'll probably like stop it and then make sure we get to all these because I think that's important. And right now, let's get into some Home Alone. Oh, they don't even really got the theme song right from the movie. It just sounds kind of off. Great to be out of the slammer, Harry. You said it, Marv. Wait, I gotta do Joe Pesci. You said it, Marv. Did you? I fixed everything. What about the brat? Is he home alone? Not for long. It's my Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci. I've been waiting for a long time for this. All that stuff, jewels, VCRs, TVs, and toys. I want the kids' toys. What is that what it said? That's weird. Okay. But first, grab their gold jewels. Let's do it. It's going too fast. I can't keep up with it. Okay, here we go. This is really, really not a good game. It's one that I mean, you can just see. I mean, this is one of those games where if you got it for Christmas because you loved Home Alone and your grandparents knew you loved the movie, and that's whoa, that sounded a little odd, that sound effect. The way it came through on my computer, it sounded kind of warped. Thank you, Still Alive, for the $5 donation. Okay, I'll request Ghoul Patrol. Nice. It's a follow-up to Zombies Ate My Neighbors, and that just got re-released on the Switch. I want to check it out. Absolutely. Yeah, if you guys... Limited Run is doing a physical copy of Zombies Ate My Neighbors and Ghouls and Ghosts. If you haven't gotten that, definitely check it out. Look at this like squirt gun he's got. Like, this is... What is this? What is this? And that, it doesn't even look like Joe Pesci. Wait, is this a sequel before the actual sequel? No, this is supposed to be an adaptation of the movie, the original film. It's not. I don't think, or maybe it is supposed to be a sequel. Did they say they're out of the slammer? Is that what it said? Maybe it is supposed to be like a sequel. Look how big the bathtub is. That's a huge bathtub. You got to find the jewels, which stuff's hidden in like the toilet and stuff like that. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, they really did make like random stuff. Hey, pal. You collect anything rare with your daughter yet? Edward asks. Let's see, rare. Not really. I'm looking at my collection down here. Our small but growing collection. We have Switch games. We have PlayStation 4 games. Just grab a handful right here. Like, this is what I just grabbed. Look at this. Nice selection here. You got Streets of Rage 4, Shenmue 3. This is all like Sega related. Sonic Mania, all PS4. Bloodstained, incredible. But nothing really rare yet, I would say, that we've collected. I mean, closest thing is I picked it up, Folklore, on PlayStation 3. 3, PlayStation 3 Folklore. I ended up picking that up because I saw a really good copy on eBay that was pretty cheap for what it's going for. And I snagged it. It was in good condition. And I was like, you know what? These PS3 games are really going up. And Folklore is always one I wanted to own. So I'm glad I got it. Of course, you know, we get all like the first party Nintendo Switch games. Like Hallie loves, my daughter. She loves her Mario games, Kirby games, Splatoon. You know, she's a first-party Nintendo kid, and so we get all those when they come out. And you know, one day those will be, you know, pretty rare, or not rare, but they'll be valuable. They'll be desirable. Yeah, nothing too rare yet. Because man, it's just crazy trying to collect, especially the old stuff nowadays. Is just too expensive. Can't do it. Okay, I need to find. I collected some stuff, so I need to find the chute, the laundry chute. Where is that? Oh, there's some money. Okay. Oh, there's Marv. Oh man, Marv got me. It just cuts to the scene of him when he was shaving. It's not even like. It's like it's so out of context. Like he's not wearing a shirt in that still image, so it doesn't make any sense. Like if he's supposed to be screaming right when they catch him. Okay, let's see. Why does Kevin McAllister have a pistol? Well, it's like I guess it's like a squirt gun. There are 3 bad guy designs, which is confusing. Yeah, I know you got this like general henchman guy here, and then okay, there we go. There we go. More valuables. So you got to like find all the valuables in the house, and it kind of honestly it gives me some Toe Jam and Earl 2 Panic on Funkatron vibes. This game, because in that game you got to find all the Earthlings and then dump them into the catapult machine where they get catapulted into outer space. Slingshot. But the music is just not good in this. It's just a poor attempt. Look at that animation. It's just... I mean, I guess it's not the worst game. There's worse games. This is playable. It's just like the same candle thing I keep dropping. Ooh. Ooh. Oh man, I missed that. Hey Michael, thank you so much for the $1.99 donation for that, man. It says Adam's Family Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt sounds good. Sure thing. I don't think I've ever played that. That was on Super Nintendo, right? We used to joke that my cousin Ryan looked like Macaulay Culkin back in those days. Cousin Ryan, you've seen him in the My Retro Life episode at the arcade. And then also the Ghouls and Ghosts episode. Cousin Ryan was big time in that one. He will make another appearance in an episode I'm going to do all about Ninja Turtles stuff. Unfortunately, it's not Ninja Turtles games. I'm going to do an episode of My Retro Life all about Ninja Turtles toys. And just Ninja Turtle mania of back in the day. There we go. You know, this game's kind of fun, you know. You got to try and find the different things. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of Panic on Funkatron, Toe Jam and Earl. And, you know, what's funny about that is that, you know, Macaulay Culkin, he now, like, has a stake in Toe Jam and Earl or something. He partnered with them in the last game that they came out with. Something like that. He's a big Toe Jam and Earl fan. It's kind of funny coincidence. Hi, Marcos. How are you doing, man? Harry's in the same room twice. This is getting out of hand. I know, right? What else? Let's see. Thank you guys for being here. 60 people watching. Hope you guys are having a good Friday night. We're doing a My Retro Life live, streaming Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis games. And there's a giant moose head on the wall, which I don't remember seeing in the McAllister home. I can't go in there. If you guys can do me a favor. Oh, it's Joe Pesci. He's trying to kill me. Oh my gosh. That's scary, okay? That kind of thing, when I played this when I was a kid, would scare me so much. This, like, this sprite of Joe Pesci. Oh, I got here. Just bounces off of him? What is he, like, the Man of Steel? The heck? Oh, I do have a gun. Oh, that's a squirt gun. It looks like a pistol, though. Look at that. Yeah, you're right, guys. Whoever said that earlier. I'm shooting him down there. He's not even flinching. Oh my gosh. No, Joe Pesci, no. Okay. No, he's going to get me. Oh. Okay. That's just scary. What's up? D-Side Botham, watching you from Disney Orlando. That's awesome. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a good time, man. How are things going over there? Let me go to my laundry chute. Oh man, I should have known. That'll teach you to mess with the wet bandit. Oh wait, that's Daniel Stern. You said it, Mav. Yeah. And thus Kevin is dead. And we mourn the loss of Kevin with the next game request, which comes from Thanos, Arrow Fighters on Super Nintendo. I like the way we're going here, guys. We started off with that's still Super Nintendo, but we started off with Genesis, and now we're in Super Nintendo realm, and then coming up we go back to Sega Genesis. I think that's super cool. Hey, thank you, Alejandro, for your super chat, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. He says Streets of Rage 1, watching a lot of your Xbox episode. Maybe want to buy my own original Xbox. Finally got one. There are some amazing games. There really are, man. The OG Xbox is a great console. I always considered it like, and I know some people are like, don't do that, don't call it this, but for me it was always like the Dreamcast 2. The closest thing we ever got to a second Dreamcast or the next Sega machine because of all the great Sega games that came out on it. But let's do some Arrow Fighters for Thanos. Home Alone, by the way, thank you for that request. That was kind of cool. I haven't played that in a while. And Home Alone is one of my all-time favorite movies of all time. I find the older I get, the more I like that film. Even more. I mean, I loved it when I was a kid. But I still love it because it's just a great movie. Chris Columbus directed it. And he did a great job. And written by John Hughes. Great. I mean, Home Alone's a classic. And this is a classic, too. Arrow Fighters. This is your favorite shooter, Thanos? Okay, cool. Awesome. How's the stream going? Is it buttery smooth, everybody? We upgraded finally to the Category 6 Ethernet cable direct hookup, so right into my router. So hopefully it's super fast now. And what was I going to say? Yeah, Joe Pesci, man, still alive. He was so good. He is still alive, but I was talking to Still Alive who said, God bless Joe Pesci. Thank God he's still alive. Awesome, Jacobians. I'm really glad we got that figured out finally. Oh, man. That shouldn't have happened. Oh, this game is so expensive now. What is this going for? Over like $1,000 now? Come on, man. Just get an EverCard, EverDrive at this point, right? If you want to play it on original hardware, that's just too much. Of course, you could be a happy, lucky person who just stumbles upon the cartridge in a yard sale or something, right? That still could happen. You guys do me a favor, hit that like button. It does help the stream. It helps people see. The visibility increases with the more likes And we'll see how many people we can get watching tonight. We got 60 of you watching right now, 62. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Okay, there we go. And this is one I never owned. But I think I played the arcade version as a kid. Yeah, you know, thank God for emulation. Right? I think our little hobby here would be even that much more exponentially expensive if emulation didn't exist. Imagine that. Someone, I'm going to pause and read some of your comments. Jacobian says, someone donated Air Raid on Atari to the Texas Goodwill recently. The Ultra, yeah, I know. That's one of the hardest to find games of all time. You serious? I got to find that article. Maybe you can text it to me, man, on Facebook. That'd be cool. I'd like to see the article or something. Thanos, oh my gosh, he's going for 4,000 complete Aerofighters. $1,000 loose this game. $1,000. I guess if you wanted to use your stimulus money, but back when the stimulus checks were happening, you could just drop it on Aero Fighters and you'd have it. But man, incredible! It's just so crazy how much it's gone up. Oh, you played? I've been reading some of your old comments. Played PSO on Dreamcast over 20 hours straight. I think I might have done something close to that when I was back in the day when it came out. Chris G, thanks, man. Hope to see more in the future. Yes, you love the series. Yes, My Retro Life new episode in the works. I'm writing the script right now. There's going to be a different video before that, but then there will be a Sonic Adventure focused My Retro Life episode, main series episode coming. This is all very Sonic kind of month with the 30th anniversary in full swing. So kind of got my wheels turning for Sonic content. This is great. This is such a great shooter. Never had it back in the day, but it's a classic, revered by everybody. The Super Nintendo wasn't known for being a shooter console. It had its shooters. Gradius 3, man, that was my jam back in the day when it came out. But definitely more people turned to the Turbo graphics, Sega Genesis for shooters. But this is an example of a great shooter on Super Nintendo. Oh, man. Got me there. And this one looks like it's co-op. That smart bomb attack kind of reminds me of Raiden. Oh, man. Give me the power up. Okay. I got the power. No, I'm out of bombs. I'm out of bombs. Oh my gosh. I don't know how I got through there. Wow. How did I get through that little hole? Oh my gosh. Okay, it was a Kotaku article. Okay, sweet. Stadium Events was founded at Goodwill. Oh my gosh. It happens. See, guys, it still happens. So don't give up. It still happens. What's up, Square? How you doing? Yeah, long time no see. It has been almost a month since I streamed. And so even though the AC is out, I've got some fans going. I was like, I got to get a stream going. And then we'll have a new video on Monday or Tuesday. We've made it to level 2 of Aero Fighters, which is, I think, the farthest I've ever gotten in this game as of recent years. Probably, honestly, I don't know if I've ever really sat down and given this game a fair shake. So this is pretty cool that it got requested. Thank you for requesting it. 66 people watching right now. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Definitely hit that like button. Widen our satellite range of people that potentially will watch this stream. I know the last time we streamed, I think we did Master System games, and we had quite a few. I think we got up to like 90, close to 100 people watching at one time. I'm curious to know in the chat, which of you guys, what, now this is crazy, but which of you guys are Team Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and which of you are Team Sega Genesis? Let me know in the chat. That would be really interesting. But until then, let's go ahead and move on to the next game. What a great request. That was from, who was that from? That was a great request from, that was from Thanos. Thank you, Thanos. Next one is we're jumping back to Sega Genesis with the Mega Man The Wily Wars, a request from Aopal. Thank you for your donation, Aopal. And obviously you guys know how much I love this game. This one I got when I was 10 years old for my birthday in 1996. Dad imported the UK version of the game. And man, it was, I mean, it's all on tape. It's in that episode of My Retro Life. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. That episode's on Pixel Game Squad, but you can do a search for it. Okay, seeing a lot of Team Super Nintendo. Wow, a lot of Team Super Nintendo, Team Sega, Team Genesis, Team Genesis, Team Super Nintendo, Genesis, Super Nintendo, Super Nintendo. Equally love them both, somebody said. Sega, so more Team Super Nintendo. Now that is really interesting. I find that very interesting because I always thought that like people that watch my channel, I always thought that they were more Team Sega. I just always thought that, but maybe I'm wrong. Hey, there's Cousin Manny. He's in the house. Dead Stanley, Cousin Manny. Everybody say hi to Cousin Manny. What's going on, Manny? How you doing? And I can hear the way you're saying that. Manny just said, hi, Tylor. Probably like in the old Warcraft voice. Warcraft. How you doing, Manny? Hope you're having a good night. We're playing some... Well, this is the Japanese version. Rockman Mega World, they called it. Which is kind of a cool name, actually. I like that. Rockman Mega World. Mega Man... But see, that would have been pretty redundant. If it came out like that in America, it would have been Mega Man Rock World. I think that might be what it was called. This doesn't have the same ring. All right, guys. What's it going to be? Mega Man 1? Rockman 1, 2, or Rockman 3? First one, who says it, we'll do it. Yes, Alejandro, I am 35. Ooh, wow. 3 people in a row asked for 3. Okay, we're going to do 3. Now, this is for those of you who don't know, this is the 16-bit versions of Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. They put together on a compilation disc cartridge. Very much the first time we'd seen something like this done since Super Mario All-Stars came out like 2 years prior. So it's kind of it was a rare thing back then. You didn't see it very often. It was so cool to play these Mega Man games on your Sega Genesis with upgraded graphics. I always picked Magnet Man first. And he's got one of my favorite songs in all of Mega Man. This song, man, I get so nostalgic over this song. I don't know what it is. There's a quality to it. Yeah, this was Aopal's right. This was HD remakes before HD remakes. Man, Proto Man, you don't stand a chance. What's up, Douglas? How you doing, man? Yes, good to see you too, man. Thanks for stopping by the stream. Mega Man 4 is my favorite. What's yours? Asked Musical Dude. 2. I've always got to go with 2. That's my gold standard. But I love 4 also. 4 is great. 3 is great. Man, if I had to rank them, it'd probably be 2, 3, 6, 4, 5, 1. Something like that. Yeah, they did, man. They really dropped the ball not releasing this in America. I waited for it. I first played it on the SEGA channel, and I waited patiently for the longest time, and then Dad finally was like, you know what, I don't think it's happening. Let's just get the import. And so we imported it, and that was awesome. But, you know, it's finally coming out. You know, Limited Run is releasing it. I think also a different company is releasing it finally on cartridge on Sega Genesis. So pretty sweet. It's finally getting released. Hey, thank you for that $5 donation. TS Nintendo Gamer, he says, hi, are you excited for Alex Kid? I thought it came out yesterday because of the reviews. I know, right? Went to Best Buy and almost got the game, but found it was, yeah. I think I know what you're trying to say. It's not out yet. It comes out on the 29th, right? I think that's correct. Some people are, I think, reportedly buying it or something. I don't know. There's reviews coming out early. I am very excited for that. Very, very excited for that. I mean, that's... I might just stream that one night because I am a huge fan of the original Alex Kid. And thank you for your donation, by the way. All right, Magnet Man. Oh, see, they're a little harder. Like, I mean, not really, actually. Ah, come on. I still got to go with the originals over these Genesis remakes, but these are still great, honestly. Done deal. Two is the most nostalgic for you. I believe it is licensed by Capcom. Yep, it's a licensed deal. It's finally getting released. If you go to limitedrungames.com, they're selling it. It's up for pre-order. I think the pre-orders might have just ended, actually. So you might have missed out. I don't know. I was surprised how a lot of people weren't really aware of that. But it's really coming out. Now, Magnet Man was always good against... I'm trying to remember. I think Top Man, right? Yeah. No, Hard Man. I just remembered. I picked the wrong guy. We'll play a little bit of Top Man stage. Did you do a video about this game? Didn't you? Yes, there's a My Retro Douglas. There's a My Retro Life episode all about this game. You can find it in a search, you know. Just type in My Retro Life Mega Man, you'll find it. Ooh. 76 people watching. Thank you guys for joining me tonight. Definitely, if you're just now joining us, hit that like button. It really helps people find the stream. We'll see how many people we get in here tonight. We're going to be going for a little while here. because we've got some great requests to get to. Oh, and Nintendo Gamer, I forgot to ask you, man. If you're still listening, you're in the chat. What game would you like to request that we play later? Because we'll get you in the queue. Thank you for your super chat, but I noticed there's no game request there. Let me know. We'll get it in the queue. Thank you, Ayupal. I'm glad, man. I'm really glad that the internet connection is certified solid. Yeah, I might just be able to beat Top Man because he's pretty easy. Tyler, Cal says, Tyler, are you looking forward to playing Cruisin' Blast on the Switch? I really am, man. That was one of my favorite games that got announced during E3. To have a physical copy of that new Cruisin' game, which it's not super new, it's been in arcades, but man, it's great. Hey, new subscriber, thank you for subscribing, Procruise88. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's so much fun. What a great arcade thrill ride that is. I think isn't the company that releases this called Thrill Ride Games or something? But man, I am excited. I'm super excited. It's coming to a Nintendo system too. It's just, I hoped, and I never thought it would happen. I played it in the arcade like a couple of years ago, Cruisin' Blast, and I thought, this would be perfect on the Switch. Like, why doesn't this get released? And there you go. Just gotta wait. It's such a great time to be a gamer, guys. There's so many great games, just left and right. You name it, on PS4, PS5, PS4, Xbox, of course, Nintendo Switch. Great retro games being remade. You got Alex Kidd, Streets of Rage, Sonic Mania, Wonder Boy games. It's just such a great time to be a gamer. It really is. All right, let's see if we can beat Top Man, then we'll jump into the next request. Ugh. He might beat me out here. I just got to lay into him, maybe? Come on. Yeah! Oh my gosh. Wow. Any second later, a split second later, and he would have had me. Because that would have killed me, that last attack. Yeah, I'm excited for Advanced Wars also. Jacobians with limited run making. I'm excited about the Contra game collection coming out because it's going to be great to have that in physical media. I would love to see a re-release, a physical release of the Disney Afternoon Collection. That's the one I've been wanting the most. The Disney Afternoon Collection that came out on PS4. Man, put that on a physical cartridge and I will be banging down the door for that. Not only are those some of my favorite NES games, but they represent it, the way they packaged that collection as the Disney Afternoon Collection. That means so much to me because the Disney Afternoon was the series of cartoons. Every day I'd come home from school and plop myself down and watch the Disney Afternoon, especially when I was in kindergarten. And that was my thing every day, my ritual. Gummy Bears, DuckTales, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, then Tailspin, and then later Darkwing Duck. Man, I love the Disney Afternoon, and I really would love for them to somehow find a way to work with Capcom to get a physical release of that. It needs it. Well, on that note, let's jump into our next request. And the next one is, I believe, let's double check here. I know some came through on Streamlabs. Oh yeah, this one is for Post 42. He asked for this Japanese game, Japanese import, Shin. I'm going to have to download this one, guys, so give me a second. Let me download this ROM. which shouldn't take too long. Let's see. Did it? Ah, there it goes. There it goes, there it goes, there it goes again. Anybody else an OK Go fan? Here we go. Popping it in right now. There we go. I've never played this. So this is kind of in the same family as the Double Dragon games, I'm told. Pretty cool. Hey, 81 people watching. Hope you guys are having a good Friday night. It is 10:46 my time. What time is it where everybody's watching from? Ink-fused gamer. Mega Man was being played. Of course I arrived. Absolutely, man. There's a ROM that's in English. It's okay. I'm kind of a purist when it comes to that stuff. I like playing the Japanese. I said because when I grew up, we would import Super Famicom games, and I would just have to look at the Japanese text and figure it out. So I kind of like that. Whoa. Okay, everybody's. Oh, I am Alex. Where are you from again, man? Forgive me if you've already told me. It's Saturday where you are. Wow. Okay. West Coast. 8:46. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, sorry if you hear the sound of that fan. Again, my AC's out. That's interesting. I've never played this before. Technos made all the Double Dragon games. Cool little cutscene opening. Australia, okay. Well, thank you for watching from Australia. I've always wanted to visit Australia. Beautiful, beautiful country. I learned all about this. This is gonna be funny. This is gonna sound funny to you. I was a big Sugar Ray fan when I was in high school, and I owned a DVD called Music in High Places. It was a TV show, TV series, a documentary, kind of a travelogue series of concerts. They take an artist like Sugar Ray. I think Unwritten Law had one, Collective Soul, I think some other groups. And they would take them to these really cool places around the world, beautiful places, and film these like little live music videos. It was so cool. And that's how I learned all about Australia. Like, not learned about the country, but as far as the visuals, the scenery, how it looked. From that Sugar Ray Music in High Places live documentary. It's funny. Yeah, man. I feel old too, man. Turned 35 this year. I know some of you watching are like, oh, please. Post 42 who requested this says, so the story of this one is simple. Kunio and Riki get framed for a murder they didn't commit, and they bust out of prison. They team up with their girlfriends to find out who's responsible. I like it. Okay. Yeah, River City Ransom type stuff here. Oh man, I'm getting my butt kicked already. Man, he looks just like me, that guy was beating up. It's shame this didn't come out in the States. This would have been a cool one. Cool soundtrack. This is one beat 'em up I've never played. Okay, here we go. Controls are, all the controls in all these games are a little stiff. You gotta get used to them. Double Dragon. we go. Oh my gosh, Miguel. He just said the GameCube is 20 years old. That makes me feel old. That probably just made all of us feel old, my friend. Okay. Took care of those guys. This song gets remixed in River City Girls. I've never played River City Girls. I've only heard great things about it, though. Not a bad way to learn about Australia. You should definitely visit one day. Maybe one day, man. I hope to. I realized I was old when people started calling the PS2 retro, and now the PS3 is borderline retro. Oh my gosh, I know. PS3 is borderline retro. Let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in. Jacobian says, look up The Last Gamer, one of the largest collections in the world if I go to Australia. I'll just look in the phone book. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, man. I know, Cal. I know when I put together that Xbox episode of My Retro Life, and I realized, man, I've been doing YouTube long enough and this series long enough that Xbox sort of became retro, and now I can do this episode and have the title of my show make sense. Oh, cool, password. This is cool how there's a lot of story in this. Yeah, I agree, Jacobians. Hey, new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. And at Ninebreaker, I see your request. It hasn't popped up yet. I was going to wait for it to pop up in the window here. There we go. Ninebreaker, thank you so much for your super chat, man. Your $5 donation. He says, sorry I'm late. Got to think of something good. Thunder Force 4? We can do that. That's a great request. Thank you so much, man. And you don't have to apologize for being late. I apologize for not streaming in a month. Ooh, something sounds a little off with that siren sound. Very off key. But cool effect. The fact that they're even doing that with the soundboard, you know, using the sound chip to create the idea that he's trying to escape jail, and it's kind of scary if you ask me, but it's a great idea. For those of you just joining, this is a cool Japanese-only game that's kind of in the same family as the Double Dragon, River City Ransom games made by Technos. Super Famicom. I'm going to go ahead and sorry, bear with me a second. I'm going to retweet my tweet about the stream and see if anybody else joins us tonight. There we go. Oh, cool, he's climbing out. Yo, Joel is in the house. What's up, man? Media Glitch. I got a goal, Tyler. I want to hit 15K by the end of this year. What do you think? Think I can do it? I totally think you can do it, buddy. In fact, let's help Joel in this goal. Joel's a good friend of the show. Media Glitch. If you guys don't know Media Glitch, please click a window, create a new window. Don't leave the stream, but create a new window and go and subscribe to Media Glitch. Great channel, great people, great, incredible human beings who love retro games, and they're good friends of My Retro Life. And I know you can do it, buddy. I know you're gonna get there. You're gonna get there. That's awesome. I'm excited for you. Jimmy Dean, thank you for accepting my apology. I can't believe it's been. Oh wow, that's cool. That all happened like before the title screen. I love games that do that. Like Wonder Boy did that on Sega Master System, and games where like you have this like prologue before the title screen even appears. That's just super awesome. Prison Break, the video game. Let's see. I'm trying to read your comments, guys. Sorry. Yeah, that was the prologue. Isn't that cool? Joel said I might have to go topless to do it. Whatever works, man. Whatever works. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Oh, man, this game is officially kicking my butt. I don't know if you ever heard of this game. This is a Super Famicom, Joel. I don't know if you've heard of Super Famicom exclusive in the Technos, like River City Ransom family of games. Very cool request that came through. Oh. Ah, come on. And this is where the game kicks my butt. Yeah, there's Joel's channel in the chat there. You can right-click it, check it out. Great stuff. I used to live real close to Joel in Albuquerque, and there's a few times I actually was on the show with him, and we had some good times. I wasn't there a whole long time. I was in Albuquerque. My family and I lived there for like a year and a half, something like that, almost 2 years. But in that time, we made some really good memories and had some good times. That was awesome. Really love that request. I love getting to check out new games like that. Like I've never even heard of that game. So that was really, really cool. You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually look at I have a Super Famicom box art book from Bitmap publisher. Bitmap Games, is that what they call it? Bitmap. I'm trying to remember the name of that publisher. But it's not, where is that book? It's not in front of me right now, but I'm going to look and like check out the box art, and they have great write-ups on every Super Famicom game with brilliant scans and full color art of the box art for all the games. It's so cool. Next game. Oh my gosh, Joel, yeah, I totally forgot about that actually, but I do remember that now. We were going to make a really cool show, he says, of us in a nursing home. Remember that? Yeah, we were going to do that like about retro games. Was it about retro games? But yeah, we were going to play as old men who were like grumpy old men who still loved these old retro games. We were going to dress up and do like, makeup and prosthetics and make it look real authentic. As we could on a budget, but have this cool like retro show where it was these like grumpier old men but with retro gaming. Still a great idea, I think, man. I think we should do that somehow, because we could do it through Skype even too. Like we still are the old men, we still do that, but we're doing it through Skype, and that might make it even funnier. Or not Skype, Zoom call. That'd be funny. Let's see. 92 people watching. Thank you guys so much for watching tonight. We're going to jump into the next request here. And it is for, what game here? What we got next? Oh, Big Keith's request for James Bond Jr. on Super Nintendo. Okay, here we go. Super Nintendo is winning out in the requests tonight. We do have some Genesis games coming up, but... Oh, do I not have James Bond Jr. downloaded? Oh, man, that's a major fail on my part. But we'll rectify that right now. Super Nintendo. James Bond Jr. Never played this game, so like I just said, I'm always interested in playing new games I've never played before. And this is, I think I played this on the NES. So this will be interesting. guys probably hear the Discord server going off right now. Skype died when Microsoft bought it, yeah. Hey, my buddy Brian, old friend Brian Longobardi, he's in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? Hope you guys are having a good night. We got to get together again. It's been too long. You know, we need to get together more often. We need to start doing movie night again. Man, movie night was so much fun back in the day. Grumpy old men playing retro games, PS5 retro games. That was part of it. I think, wasn't that part of the idea, Joel? Where, like, we're going to make a really cool show. And, yeah. Wasn't that part of the idea where, like, maybe it was modern games we were talking about, but as grumpy old men in the future? That'd be funny. Like modern games from today. What, James? What is this? Oh, not a fan of the music. But what is this? A shooter? It looked like a shooter a second ago. No, it's not. Oh, this game I can already tell has some major issues, design issues here. The music is. I'm sorry for anybody who likes this game. Man, the way the audio is mixed too, not good. The sound effects are so much louder than the music. Okay, I thought the game I thought the game killed itself, and I was going to be happy about it. Okay, oh gosh, what? What was that? Okay, let's try that again. I like the parallax scrolling now. That's pretty cool. This is kind of getting a Choplifter vibe from this part. This is straight up like Choplifter ripoff. Man, if only they did something about that music. I'm sorry, you probably see me grimacing. Oh man, what's with the... Oh, the hit detection. Alright. James Bond Jr. Timothy Dalton is rolling in his grave. Oh wait, he's not dead yet. Hey, thank you, Mr. Awesome, for the $2 donation via Super Chat. Mr. Awesome has asked that we play King of Demons. Did you mean King of Dragons? King of Demons? I don't know if I've ever heard of that, but I'd love to play it. Let me know if there's a correction that needs to be made there. I know King of Dragons. Oh, gosh, this game is kicking my butt. There we go. You gotta give it momentum. Oh, look at these. They're like jump. Wait, what are they doing? They're parachuting up to me? What is it? That doesn't make any sense. Did you see that? Look, they were like, let's see if they do it again. Look, they're jumping. What? Okay, this, oh. Oh my gosh. This is bad. This is a bad game. Oh man, this is a bad one. But I love finding bad games too. So thank you for the request, Keith. Keith, my voice cracked. Keith, thank you for the request, Keith. Oh man, this is a pretty bad one, guys. I don't know. Nope, it's Demons import game. Okay, King of Demons. We'll check it out. We'll put that in the queue, and then when it comes time to, I'll probably have to download it. But this game, yeah, this game is trash. Show, I agree. Audio. I don't know what you mean by that, T-Jax. Audio, are you not? You hearing me okay, man? I hope so. Okay. Oh, just listen to that. Listen to that music. No. Oh man, I'm sorry. We're gonna take that off before it breaks my speakers. Okay, that was great though. That was great. I love finding bad games like that. That's awesome. Okay. Next one. Thank you for that request from Keith. Next one is from Michael Martino. Dick Tracy on Sega Genesis, from a bad game from a really bad licensed game to a really good licensed game. Here comes Dick Tracy to save the day. Tyler, did you hear about the Courage Scooby crossover? Yeah, I did, and that sounds really cool. Courage the Cowardly Dog and Scooby-Doo. Very, very cool. I like that. No, Joel, I haven't played the new Alex Kidd game. Have you? Is it out yet? We're getting conflicting reports about it. Either it's out or it's coming out this week or something. I'm really excited for it, though. I think what John Riggs, somebody reviewed. I saw a thumbnail. I haven't watched the video yet, but somebody loved it. Somebody said they loved it. Oh, Joel, yeah, it was probably your thumbnail I saw too. I saw a couple of different ones. I need to check your review out. Cool. I'm glad it's great. Oh, it's your. Well, actually, you didn't tell me if it's great or not. I hope you liked it. I'll definitely check it out. In the meantime, I have to mow down and destroy everything in my path. That was the beauty of this game, and that's why I still love it to this day. It's like Dick Tracy going around just mowing down everybody. This game made Dick Tracy amazing. Like, forget Rambo, forget Arnold Schwarzenegger, Terminator. Dick Tracy became, just unstoppable, incredible in this Sega Genesis game. He wasn't this cool in the movie, that's for sure. Okay, dropped a few days ago because yeah, some people said, even some people in this chat even said that they went to go buy the new Alex Kidd game and it wasn't out. And then I've also seen some street dates online say it was the 29th that it's coming out. So I don't know. I guess it's out. I guess a lot of people are saying they got it. This is one of those games, one of the early games. In fact, I talk about it in the next video I'm putting out about the mail-away coupon offer with my Altered Beast that got me Sonic the Hedgehog. The first time I ever got Sonic the Hedgehog. I talk about in that video, it's coming out on like Monday or Tuesday, and I talk about how this was one of the first games I got on the Sega Genesis, was Dick Tracy. I briefly bring that up. Talking about how the games on the Sega Genesis were more adult in nature in general. The first few games that we owned, like Altered Beast, Dick Tracy, eSWAT, these games were a little more adult in nature. And then Sonic came around, and for me, when I was 5 years old, it was kind of what I was hoping for and looking for. I loved these games, but man, Sonic, man, changed it, changed everything. Oh. See, only this Dick Tracy can stick a dynamite to the head and survive it. So I'm out of bullets in this scene. For those of you who are wondering why I don't shoot everybody, that's what's cool about this game. You run out of bullets. There's these levels where you don't have bullets and you have to punch everybody. So the gameplay changed up a lot. This was done by I think the same team at Sega that did Shinobi. The original arcade Shinobi. Beat it in one sitting, muscle memory. Wow. Alex Kidd, yeah. Hopefully there's some cool like achievements or maybe unlockables. stuff. I heard the retro mode is pretty cool. Ah, thank you so much, Foxy Grandpa, for your $10 donation. Thanks, man. He says, love your streams. Requesting Pocky and Rocky. Okay, thank you so much, man. Really appreciate that. And we will definitely do some Pocky and Rocky. Put it in the queue. And it'll be coming on later down the pipeline. But I like this part. These guys act like they're going to get to me, but then the level ends and they have to end their quest. Yeah, but we'll get to some Pocky and Rocky later. In fact, I'll probably... Ooh, sorry. A little cramp there. Probably stop playing Dick Tracy after this level. We'll do this level. And then we'll move on to the next game. Again, back to destroying everything. And there's Itchy, the villain Itchy. Man, I used to love the toys. I got all the toys back when this movie came out. How many of you guys had the toys? They were so cool collecting those toys, all the gangsters. They had such cool like personalities, and I feel like the toy line was more popular than the movie itself. This game was so cool, the fact that it was like a combination of Shinobi meets like Operation Wolf. And again, this was far and above like anything we'd seen on regular NES. This was before Super Nintendo came out. So Sega Genesis was just like blowing our minds left and right. Joel, you never seen the Dick Tracy movie? Oh man, it's not bad. It's, you know, pretty stylized. Warren Beatty directed it and starred in it. And they were trying to basically be, they were trying to do what Tim Burton did with Batman '89, but with Dick Tracy, and they wanted to repeat the same success. Didn't quite nail it. I think the film suffers a lot in its third act, maybe. Got some problems. Second act, I know the climax is pretty cool on the clock tower. It's just slow. The pacing's not good. There's this whole storyline with the kid, and he's like an orphan. And I don't know. Dick Tracy's thinking about adopting him or something. Or Dick Tracy doesn't like him, but the fiance wants to. Dick Tracy's fiance wants him to get along with the kid because she wants to see that he's a father figure. And the film's got some problems, but I still like it. A lot of nostalgia with that movie. Okay, pretty sweet. Oh, we got to do the bonus round. What am I talking about? The bonus round is so much fun. Oh, I always shoot that mailman. That mailman to me looks like a Dick Tracy villain. I always want to shoot that mailman. He looks like Jack Napier, actually, the Joker. Oh. Yeah, not too bad. Just the one missed. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, SD0, I agree. Visually, the film looks great. Miguel, you were not alive back then. I'm sorry, man. It was a good time. Good time to be alive and be a kid. Ninja Turtles was incredible. Everybody loved Ninja Turtles and Batman. And I'm sure whatever time you grew up in was great, too. Okay, on to the next game. Fun little stroll down memory lane there with Dick Tracy. One of the first videos I did for the rebooted My Retro Life channel was on the Dick Tracy games. If you guys want to check that out later, if you haven't already, please do. Next up, we got Red Zone, Sega Genesis again, from Bone CK. Request from Bone CK. Red Zone. Oh, I don't have it. So you guys are pulling out some hidden gems here. Red Zone ROM Genesis. we go. I've never played this game. Let's see. Sorry for the delay, guys. Just trying to download this. Having some issues with this website. Yeah, let's do another website here. Was this a European game? No, it came out in America too. Okay. Let's see. I think this is a good website for it. Ah, there we go. All right, Red Zone. I've never played this one. So, another one. You guys are pulling out a lot of games I've never played, which is really, really cool. I appreciate you doing that. Like I said, I always like that. Discovering new stuff, and hopefully you all, as a result, are learning and finding games that you've never played, never seen before. Thanos, I do own Revelations. Actually, no, I take it back. I own a repro box of Revelations. But I've got an upcoming video talking about this game. I've already got the B-roll. I actually played through the entire game to get the B-roll for it. And I'm excited to do a video on this game because I really love this game. And this is a repro box. Really great one, too. And so I don't actually own the game, but I own a repro box. Ooh, cool music. I like the music so far. In general, I'm not really a big fan of flight sim games and like games like. Let's see what this one does. My favorite was always air combat on PS1, and I also love the Jungle Strike games, Urban Strike, Desert Strike. Those were great. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Scaling. Oh, okay. This game is doing some interesting things on the Sega Genesis, that's for sure. With a cool soundtrack, too. Oh, wow, that sense of depth that this game gives off. All right, let's follow the radar here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. This guy's just fired like 6 missiles at me. This is really interesting. Is it using... No, it's all sprites. I think it's all sprites. But wow, look at that sense of depth. That's incredible. Do I have like an altitude that I can change? Okay, I'm flying through the rings. That is some 32X type of stuff, but not on 32X. That's really, really cool. It shows you, man, what the Sega Genesis was able to do later on in the generation. Man, I don't know how to avoid this stuff. Oh gosh, totally knocked me down. Never a fan of Red Zone, but it has its game fans for sure. I see. Okay, play Tony Harding's Street Skate. Oh well, we got a lot of other games to get to, James. Before any other requests, and we're taking any kind of donations that come through automatically. You get put in the queue. There's a lot of games coming up. Appreciate that request though. Sprite animation is amazing. I know. I'm really kind of shocked at the graphics in this game. Never have seen anything quite like that on the Sega Genesis. They really did a great job there. Genesis may have been underutilized. Yeah, you know, another one that was incredible on the Sega Genesis was the Lost World. What they did with that Jurassic Park game, it's crazy. A lot of people don't realize there's 3 Jurassic Park games on the Sega Genesis, all made by Sega, or a, you know, a division of Sega. You got Blue Sky did the first 2, I think, Jurassic Park, and then Rampage Edition, which was a sequel. I don't know why they called it Rampage Edition. It made it sound like a upgrade over the first game, but it was a totally different game. And then you had the Lost World adaptation, which was kind of a difficult, really challenging game. I never could get very far in it. But the graphics in the Lost World on Sega Genesis were just mind-blowing. Okay, let's try this again for a little bit. Cool music. Mission 1. The only mission you will ever see, because this game is so hard. Really cool soundtrack. This is a soundtrack I might end up just pulling, listening to online and just listening to the music. Can I blow this? No, I don't. Wow, look at these graphics. It's so unique. Oh man, I'm getting my butt kicked. I don't know how to evade in this game very well. Oh, my left jet is damaged. Yeah, I'm having a hard time controlling it now. Really interesting. It does, doesn't it? It feels like a really, really early PS1 game. I can agree with that statement. Like it's really impressive graphic visually. Because it almost looks like they're trying to emulate the look of polygons. Yeah, good Genesis Tech demo for sure. I don't even know if I'm supposed to be blowing that up. That might be my own bass or something. Yeah, having some trouble here, especially with not being able to fly correctly. We might need to move on to the next game pretty soon. Oh, you blow up the trees. Look at how the trees blow up. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, there we go. They ended it for me. The game has won. This is really, really interesting game. Really cool. Thank you for that request, man. I'm very intrigued to check that one out. Good sprite animation. Hard to believe this is something on the Genesis for sure. Yes, I agree. Good Genesis Tech demo. Absolutely, guys. Absolutely. Well, next one, we're switching it back to the Super Nintendo, not the Switch, but the Super Nintendo with some Ghoul Patrol, a request that came in from Still Alive. Ghoul Patrol. And we might need to move a little faster on these games, as it is very hot in this room, as I mentioned before. My AC is out, so these requests might be a little quicker on the back end here. We've got a few more left. Ghoul Patrol, Addams Family, Pugsley Scavenger Hunt, Streets of Rage, and Thunder Force 4. So let's check it out, guys. And all right, Joel, man, take care. Good to see you. You have a good weekend too, man. Take care. Say hello to the fam for me. So who pre-ordered Ghoul Patrol and Zombies Ate My Neighbors from Limited Run Games? Yeah, this one's become quite rare. Not developed by Rare, but it's become quite rare. JVC, yeah, JVC either published this game or I think Lucasfilm, maybe they passed it on to JVC or something. Yeah, I don't know if Lucasfilm made this one. I know it had a different team. It wasn't the same development team as the original. It was originally being developed as a totally different game, and then somebody at Lucasfilm or something said, no, let's turn it into a Zombies Ate My Neighbors sequel. And it's not as good. It's not a bad game. It's not as good. It doesn't control as well. The music is not as good. It just kind of feels... There's some cool ideas in it. The music actually kind of reminds me of a David Weiss composition. It sounds like something you'd hear like in Banjo-Kazooie or something. I never got... I used to have this game, and I never beat it, and I also never got super far in it. It would really kick my butt a lot of the time. But I enjoyed playing it. But I definitely enjoyed Zombies Ate My Neighbors a lot more. This one you could jump. Zombies Ate My Neighbors you couldn't jump. There's a way to run. You can slide. Let's see. Oh, this is a good weapon, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, you just hold down Y. Like in a Mario game. She can run really fast. Man, look how fast. Like Sonic the Hedgehog. Can't get in this house. Here we go. Yeah, Zombies Ate My Neighbors had a much better soundtrack. Much better. Just overall, everything was much better than Zombies. This is not, again, this is not bad. Zombies just had a better sense of humor and design. It was just a much more appealing game, if you ask me. You know, the use of like the 1950s B-horror movie type stuff was much more apparent in Zombies Ate My Neighbors. I'm coming, I'm shouting over here, over here. That's kind of a cool new addition. Easier to find them by the speech balloons. All the paranormal activity stuff happening. Get those keys. I mean, and really all these games like Zombies and Ghouls Patrol, these are like supernatural, like B-horror movie takes on like the Gauntlet formula, really. It's like Gauntlet with zombies and ghosts and goblins. So yeah, I'm super glad that the internet connection has been super solid for y'all. No drops whatsoever, huh? Hey, that's why y'all recommended I hardwire this baby to my router. There we go, we did it. Where's the exit? Here, it's shouting at me. If I go around here, oh, there's a key. See, this game should never have been called Ghoul Patrol. It would have been much more successful if they had just called it Zombies Ate My Neighbors 2. Or Ghouls Ate My Neighbors. Something like that. Because nobody knew. I still meet people to this day who never knew this was a Zombies Ate My Neighbors sequel. Crazy. Yeah, it is really cool that they're coming to Switch. Square, definitely. I like the music on this stage. I always like this stage too, with the crossing the street with these cars. The design here is very 1950s. Oh gosh, okay. It's like a little game of Frogger there. Oh, hey pal, you did not know that Zombies Ate My Neighbors had a sequel. See, there you go. I'm very glad somebody requested this one, so those of you who didn't know can find out about the sequel. Yeah, again, it was a big mistake. Big mistake to have this game not be called Zombies Ate My Neighbors in some way. There's some zombies right there for you. In some ways, the game, they improved upon zombies in some ways. Like, I love the fact that you can jump and run. I think that's great. But it's funny, though. The game still is very the controls, even though you can jump and run in this one, are actually worse than the original game because they're a little more floaty, the controls. They're a little more, yeah, not as good. Man, there's a lot of dudes to save in this stage. Yeah, this could have been a Ghostbusters type of game. Yeah, yeah. You use the Ghostbusters franchise with an engine like this, and that would have been great. It took me forever when I was a kid playing this game to realize I could jump over these barricades. Okay. If you guys have just joined recently in the stream, definitely do me a favor and hit that like, thumbs up, give the stream a thumbs up. It does help the range of how many people see this stream. Definitely helps. Thank you guys. Oh man. Oh wow, that was close. Old man with a rain cloud over his... It's not his day. Not only is he being attacked by zombies, he's got a rain cloud over his head. There's my exit. There we go. Yeah, a Ghostbusters game in this style would have been really, really cool. That would have been awesome. I agree. This game gets really tough when you start getting to like the bosses. If I remember correctly, that is where this one used to really, really beat me up. And running, man. Running is the name of the game, too. You got to constantly be running. She can run really fast. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, yeah, you can jump on the couch. Look at that. I don't think I've let any of these characters get killed quite yet. It hasn't happened. It might happen right now, though. Watch. See, it can happen. Oh, they don't make that cool noise, scream when they die in the first game. That'd be cool if they could add that back in, like to the new game, the new release. Like that's the same sound effect. A lot of the same sound effects are in this. It truly is a sequel. But yeah, that scream when your victims get killed is not in the game. That's too bad. Oh my gosh. Where are these people? Okay. The maps are much bigger than the original zombies. Don't kill him. Okay. Alright, I'm running out of keys here. Got 3 more to save. Oh man, okay. I think these are the last 2 right here. This guy. And then... Ooh. Yeah. Do I have a... Oh yeah, you can see, watch, take this potion. And you become a Grim Reaper. You can smash through. You think that the Grim Reaper's saving the girl. This replaces the beast that you turned into in the first game. Alright, I think we have a boss battle now. Yeah, it wasn't developed by the same team. It was skinned to be a sequel to Zombies, yeah. No, this is not a boss. Okay. Well, I think that's enough of this one for now. This was really cool. I hadn't played Ghoul Patrol in quite a long time, so thank you for that request. The next game on our list is Addams Family Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. And then, let's see, how many more do we got here? I think, let's go ahead and we're going to stop the requests. So no more requests, guys. If you do have super chats or anything like that come through, obviously appreciated. But no more requests, so we can kind of finish out the night with these last games here so we don't go too late. It's Addams Family Pugsley Scavenger Hunt next, and then we've got Streets of Rage, Thunder Force 4, and King of Demons, and that's going to end out the night. So here we go. Addams Family Pugsley Scavenger Hunt. That might be another one I have to download. It sure is. You guys were picking some games I'd never ever played before. Man, this game looks like it was released on a lot of different consoles. Now I've got that song stuck in my head from Ghoul Patrol. Here we go. Hey, pal, take care. Thank you so much for being here tonight and contributing and just being awesome. Thank you so much. We'll see you next time. I've never played this game, so I'm curious. Ocean was kind of hit or miss back in the day. They did a good job with the Jurassic Park game on Super Nintendo. Doors, lots of doors. I'm busy, Pugsley. Come back later. G-Mom. Thanks. So this is based on the cartoon show that was out. Man. Drink this shrinking potion. It will help you a lot. Oh, okay. So it's kind of like a hub world. How do you jump on them? Yeah, you jump on. Oh, but okay, you can jump on them, but they kill you. The animation's pretty cool. Getting a lot of Booger Man vibes from those guys. Iggy Beller says, suppose there's some young kids today looking for an authentic 90s taste of some weekend rental couch co-op gaming. You run the shop. What are a few games you'd recommend besides Ghoul Patrol? Oh gosh, man, Iggy, too many to even count. Couch co-op, Alien Storm on the Sega Genesis, Smash TV on Super Nintendo, great port of the arcade game. Knights of the Round on Super Nintendo, King of Dragons on Super Nintendo, Streets of Rage. These are all beat 'em ups. These last few. Oh gosh, I keep falling to my death. Couch co-op. Captain America and the Avengers on Sega Genesis was excellent. A lot of beat 'em ups back in the day were couch co-op. Oh, I keep doing the same thing. Double Dragon, of course. Yeah, it's like every beat 'em up you can think of. It's popping in my head right now. Sunset Riders on Super Nintendo. Music's pretty interesting and not bad. Not bad at all. I can't say the game is super great, but it has some good things going for it. I'm getting a lot of Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers vibes with all these beakers and you know, science potions and stuff like that, and just being small. Guardian Heroes on Sega Saturn. Sorry, I was like in a 16-bit frame of mind before. Snake Rattle and Roll, that's a great one on NES, great co-op game. Man, so many. Yeah, I can't say I'm a fan of this game, but I'm definitely always find it interesting to try out these new games that I've never played before. Games that I missed out on. Oh. Okay. How do I get over there? Yeah, not liking this game. Yeah, lots of beat 'em ups, man, in that list I just listed off. Snake Rattle and Roll, of course. Columns, I think. Wasn't that two-player? Great puzzle game. Oh, you know another good one? Trog on NES, arcade game. Puzzle, top-down, kind of like Pac-Man. That's really good. Trog. Great couch co-op. And of course, going into 64, you've got stuff like GoldenEye and all the first-person shooters. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil, Duke Nukem. Oh, gosh, I don't know how to get out of this level. Maybe some of the guys are listing some good ones too. Some of the guys watching. Hey, Rare and Classic Video Games, what's up, man? It's working good, man. Thank you so much for hooking me up with the power adapter and the video. It's working really good. I used some shots of it in this upcoming video I'm working on. Shots of my Sega Genesis powered up. Rare and Classic Video Games, great store in the Houston area. If you're from Houston, definitely look up Rare and Classic Video Games. Man, you know what? This game, I'm so sorry. I can't take much more of it. It's one of these games where it's kind of like this one, Dr. Franken, which, is just like, it gives you a headache after a while. I don't know what it is, man. Just running around, not knowing what to do, getting hit by every little thing in the room. It's just, sorry. I'm not a fan of that one, but great request. Like, thank you for requesting a game I've never played before. I always enjoy that. The next one is from. I hope you enjoyed seeing that game, checking it out, and I mean no offense. Obviously, whenever I don't like a game, games are very subjective, just like music and movies. So if you're a fan of that game and I didn't like it, please do not take offense. Next one is Streets of Rage. Oh man, we're jumping into Streets of Rage, guys. Great request from, who's that from? Alejandro? Yes, Alejandro. Thank you for your super chat and request. Just listen to this music. We got every time I boot up Streets of Rage, I gotta listen to the music for a little. Yuzo Koshiro, man. Incredible. Yes, this is a goodie. Oh man, talk about one of the best beat 'em ups ever. We're talking about beat 'em ups. This is one of them. Streets of Rage, couch co-op all the way. Let's do normal. Let's do normal. I think I play it on easy more often than not, but check out normal. I always love playing as Adam. Oh yeah, one of the best soundtracks on the Genesis. Hey, you're welcome, Iggy. I hope that helped you. Oh, I always do that. I hit the special weapon A button, and I waste it. This one, man, it's funny how beat 'em ups, kept coming out. First Double Dragon, and then like Final Fight, and then this one came out and just gave everybody reason to believe in the Sega Genesis. And this was co-op, where the Final Fight port on Super Nintendo was only single player. So this was incredible. Granted, Final Fights, the sprites were bigger on Final Fight, but it didn't have co-op. Not until the Sega CD version of Final Fight. And, this is one that Dad and I used to play together all the time back in the day. I have that story that I've shared before of getting to the final boss with Dad and choosing him, giving me the choice of which way to answer the end question. The boss, Mr. X, asks you, "Will you join me?" Like Darth Vader, And Dad said, "Okay, you choose." And I said, "Yes." And then you get the bad ending, and you don't get to fight him because you joined him, became his top henchman. So funny. That blew our minds. The fact that you could make a wrong decision and the game would end because you made the bad decision. Just incredible. Oh yeah, Brian, my buddy who's in the chat right now, saying we sunk lots of hours into this as kids. We should do another Streets of Rage 4 run soon. We need to, man. We really do. I probably played more video game next to Dad. I think Brian was probably the next person that I played the most video games with in my life. Maybe even more. I might have even played. You might be the number one, because you and I would play a lot of games when Dad wasn't watching, and we played a lot of games that he didn't play. And yeah, man, I think you're like the number one. You're the person I've played the most video games with in my life. Now that I think about it. When I sold my collection, was I ever approached to display any parts of your collection in a show or museum exhibit? No, I wasn't. I just sold my collection to a collector and a friend of mine out in Albuquerque when I lived there, who was a store owner, owned a great store, and he's a really good guy. And it was just a season of my life where that was something I wanted to do, and I explained why why I sold my collection video, so I won't go into that. But yep, it's crazy though how much the video games have shot up since then. It's insane. There we go. Oh, use my special. Hey, Sega Steve. Sorry, I missed your question. I'm missing a lot of questions here. Sorry. Focusing on the game and also getting a little tired myself. Sega Steve, it wouldn't be Streets of Rage 1 if you didn't waste the special right out the gate. 30 years on, I still hit the A button instantly. I'm glad I'm not alone, man. I'm glad I'm not alone. Always do that. Always. Oh. Also run into that problem that I just ran into too, where I keep picking up a weapon instead of using it. Yeah, 2 1-ups in a row. There we go. This stage, getting to this stage, I gotta say, was just incredible back in the day. The first time you got to this stage, and it was this like moody, edgy, dark alleyway that you're walking down. You can feel it in the music and see it in the visuals with the litter being blown through the air like that, and the little poster flapping in the wind, the breeze, this like cold, dark alleyway with gangsters like had never been illustrated so well in a video game before. So cool. Hey, what's up, Adam? How you doing, man? Thanks for joining. We are not taking any more requests right now. We're going to finish out the games that we have on our list and then call it a night. So just a heads up. Oh, man. Well, thanks for joining. I know some of you are just joining now for the first time tonight. There was once I streamed so long, like till 1 or 2 in the morning, and to the point where people like on the other side of the world were waking up and joining. At that point, it was so funny. People from like Ireland and I mean, can you imagine like earlier, guys, we were playing that James Bond game with that horrible music, and like, can you imagine if you like tried to compare that to what we're listening to right now? It blows my mind the laziness of some composers at some of these games that came out in the 16-bit era. Yeah, it's a little more difficult on normal, I'm noticing. Like, this is the first time I think I've played Streets of Rage on normal, and these guys are harder for sure. Man. There we go. Oh. There we go. Oh, Miguel, you missed the 5-hour streams? Well, maybe sometime we'll get to do one of those if I start a little earlier. I started at 10 o'clock tonight, so need to start like at 8 o'clock if we're going to do something like that. Oh, thank you, Julian. Thank you so much. He says, hi, I'm French. Your videos are wonderful. Thank you so much, Julian. I appreciate that, man. All right, we're going to use our smart bomb here. Tyler, I saw you've been playing Resident Evil 8. How are you liking it? Oh, man, I'm loving it, dude. It's so amazing. But I'm scared to death of the scene right now in the dollhouse. I'm stuck. That scene in the dollhouse when you go down into the... I don't want to spoil it, but man, it's the most terrifying thing I think I've ever seen in a video game. And it's literally making me like not want to finish the game because I'm so terrified playing it. I'm going to have to like play it sometime during broad daylight. And it's tough too though because my daughter's home from school, so I can't play it in front of her. And so I'm going to find a way to get around to it though. Because I want to finish that game. I was going through my games recently, found a copy of Last Fighter Twin you gifted me at your wedding rehearsal dinner. Oh, that's awesome, man. I'm glad you found that, says my friend Brian. It was one of the groomsmen at my wedding. I forgot I'd given you that one. That's great. I'm glad you found it. That's a game, guys. I've got to do Last Fighter Twin. It's a Super Famicom game series, the Great Battle series. Only came out in Japan on Super Famicom, and it's one that Dad and I imported. And for whatever reason, Brian and I really latched onto the second and third game in the series. And they're great games. They're great beat-em-ups using the super deformed Gundam characters and Ultraman and stuff like that. And really good stuff. Great game. I've always wanted to do a video on those games. Brian, maybe we can do a video together talking about those games. That'd be great. I'm trying to get Brian. Brian's going to maybe appear more on the channel because we're back living in Houston now, so there's really no reason not to get together and reminisce on the old days. Just wanted to show love and support. Thanks for all the great content. Thank you, Bud. Appreciate it, man. Bud is his name. I'm not just calling him Bud. I'm just saying, hey, thank you, Bud. Thank you, Bud. I appreciate it. Really appreciate that. Let's see, what else here? Ever played any text-based games like Zork? No, I never really got into Zork, even though my grandparents, I played it at my grandparents' house and would try to get into it. In the PC episode of My Retro Life, PC Gaming, you see me and my dad and my uncle Wes try to boot up Return to Zork and have those like glitches and errors on the game. That's a fun episode. I love that one. But I just, the text-based adventures I got into were like Shadowgate, and some other games like Shadowgate on NES. But let's see, next one is going to be Thunder Force 4. Oh man, 9 Breaker, bringing out the big guns. Yeah, that was from 9 Breaker, yeah. Thunder Force 4. Oh, wait, I have it here as Lightning Force. Lightning Force. Not Lightning Force. Lightning Force. Brian says, would love to talk Last Fighter Twin with you sometime. I'll bring my copy to show off. Awesome. That's great. That will be so much fun, man. That'll be great. The fact that you still have that and it's the original copy from that we played back in the day, that's going to be awesome. Talk about a great game soundtrack. Check this out. Sounds like Power Rangers. It really does sound like Power Rangers. This is so cool because you could choose the order of which you want to play the levels. And I always liked... I never owned this game back in the day, but here we'll do that. I love this stage to start with because the music just sounds like a first level in a game type music. Game is just so beautiful. Look at all the parallax scrolling going on down here on the bottom, and then you go up to the top and you've got the clouds. There's just so much like game real estate here, showing off the beautiful graphics and music of the Sega Genesis. This is one of the best shooters ever made, like, quite frankly. I mean, you can't go wrong with the Thunder Force series, but this is up there. And of course, you can get this on the Sega Ages Nintendo Switch download. Great. That's another one I'd love to see. I'd love to see a physical release of those Sega Ages games released in some way. Even if they have to do like a couple volumes, but put together physical versions of those games. Those Sega Ages releases would be great on the Switch. But, oh man, Limited Run, as far as I know, has really not done anything with Sega. Oh man, Thunder Force 4 or UN Squadron? That's hard. That's a really hard question. I think I would say, honestly, because I didn't own this game back in the day, I discovered it later as an adult. But I had UN Squadron as a kid, and I loved UN Squadron. UN Squadron's incredible. The personality in that game. I think I would go with UN Squadron. But I mean, check out this boss, though. I mean, this is incredible. You didn't have bosses like this in UN Squadron, that's for sure. Oh, slapped me. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't even know how he's killing me. That's crazy. Oh, he really got the best of me. Crazy. That is awesome. Great, great request. Really appreciate that one, man. That was great. Next step, we're going to do... Okay, we got to download this one from Mr. Awesome, King of Demons. And I've never played this game. It's a Super Famicom game. Super Famicom. Okay, let's see. King of Demons. Let's see. ROM. Okay. Maybe I did download this one. Was this one requested before? The cover art looks familiar. Maybe I saw it on a show like GameSack or something. You can always count on GameSack to show me some great Left in Japan games. Okay. Wait, how do you say it? Maju. There it is. Wow, cool cover art. Really interesting. Never have seen. I don't think I've ever played. Definitely never played this one. Might have seen it in a video, but definitely cool to check out. Let's check it out together, guys. Ooh, very interesting. Hopefully, this is a family-friendly channel, so hopefully nothing too rough in this one. Oh yeah, this is interesting. Look at this. Look, sprites are really tiny. He's like laughing at me. Puny human. I wonder what he's saying. Oh, whoa. That's crazy. That's like his wife and kid or something with like a cat. Mr. Awesome says it's a good one. I trust you, Mr. Awesome. Oh, I'm pausing it. That's what I'm doing. Oh, wow. He's like super powered and mad. Interesting. I love the art. I love the background art for it. Incredible. Incredible. It kind of reminds me of ActRaiser. Oh, he's got like a familiar character with him now? Yeah, Mr. Awesome, do you know the story behind this game? Like, what's the storyline here? Those sound effects remind me of Ghouls and Ghosts. Oh, this is pretty cool. I actually love how tiny the sprite is. Makes it really appealing. Look at that giant monster. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What a crazy game this is. I can kind of see why this one never got a stateside release, you know, Western release. It's pretty dark. But then again, you had, you know, Castlevania. We probably could have seen this if they, you know, Nintendo would have censored it. But it's a shame this didn't come out, whereas, you know, James Bond Jr. came out. You guys okay? Mic okay? You hear me okay? The mic just sounded funky. Is it sounding okay to you guys now? Let me know. If it's still messed up, I'll try to do something to it. Might be because I knocked into it. Oh, you can double jump. Sweet. Oh, well, check this out. Wow, this is awesome. Mr. Awesome, this is an awesome request. Oh, man. Cool, Sal. I'll have to check out the translation pack. That guy just killed me. Oh, good. I got another life. Start right where you die. Yeah, if my mic is sounding okay now, that'll be good. Maybe it was just the game or something. Oh man, this boss is just destroying me. Oh good, you start right here. I jump right into him. There we go. I want to see the next part. I really do. No, come on. I thought I had him. You have it on a repro cartridge? Okay. Fully translated. That's cool. The music here could be better. It's not bad, but this is some intense stuff going on. I feel like the music does not match what we're seeing. Oh, gosh. The pattern on this guy is really hard to kind of pin down. Oh, man. I thought I was far enough away from him. I might not beat this boss. Yeah, he came right up on me there. That's tough. Tough stuff. Yeah, we've been playing, for those of you just joining, we've been playing a really cool Super Famicom import game translated to King of Demons. Really, really interesting. That was a great, really cool one to look at. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Awesome. That was a great request, man. I love checking out stuff like that. Super, super cool. Well, that brings us to our final game of the night. I want to thank all of you guys for tuning in and just watching, and it's been a lot of fun, especially after a month, basically almost a month of no streaming. We have a new video coming out on Monday or Tuesday, and we'll stream again next week too. How about it? That'll be great. We've got the hardwired, good Ethernet connection happening now, so no more dropped signals and stuff like that. And that's fantastic. So we're going to end tonight, though, with Pocky and Rocky for Foxy Grandpa. Love that name, Foxy Grandpa. Natsume. Pocky and Rocky is such a great top-down. This is a good couch co-op game. Top-down shooter, platforming type shooter. Very good. Lots of fun. And the sequel is very, very hard to find and rare. We'll be Pocky. No, I actually had Pocky and Rocky 2 back in the day. I didn't have Pocky and Rocky 1. I had Pocky and Rocky 2 though, but only I collected it, not as a kid, but in the 2000s had collected it. So I was still like a teenager, I think, when I did collect it. Great stuff. I mean, honestly, what this reminds me of is Gremlins 2 on NES. It's the same kind of stuff, except no jumping, but very similar in like a top-down shooter type of go at your own pace, walk around. It's not auto-scroll, you know. Oh. The game apologizes to you. Sorry, it's a... Oh yeah, you got melee attacks too. The sound effects when these guys die reminds me of Fester's Quest on the NES. Bobby C asks, what's my most favorite pickup? Find pickup ever. Oh man. One of my favorites was finding Ninja Gaiden Trilogy sealed at a GameStop in like 2005 or 2006. Maybe earlier, 2002, 2003. And finding it there and getting it for like $10. I kid you not. The sealed Ninja Gaiden Trilogy on the Super Nintendo. Incredibly rare game, yet alone to find it sealed. And this was going to be included in the next time. Next time I do rare games I collected with Dad video. I ended up selling that game years later to help buy a new TV that I had. My TV broke at the second apartment I ever moved into. The movers, or somehow my TV broke after I moved, and I needed to buy a new TV, so I sold that game for $500 to buy a new TV. And if I had only held on to it, oh my gosh. Hey, new subscriber, how's it going? DZ81. I mean, I don't even know. Maybe you guys can look up Ninja Gaiden Trilogy, a sealed copy, brand new sealed. What it goes for today? I don't think I want to know, but I do. This game is Pocky and Rocky, DZ. Pocky and Rocky on the Super Nintendo. Thanks for joining the stream and subscribing, man. If you're new to the channel, there's a lot more content on the channel itself. I do a series called My Retro Life, which is the name of the channel. All about my days growing up with a family of gamers. My dad was a gamer. He recorded tons of video, and I do all these videos and stories, share all these stories of the old days. So, hope you enjoy it, man. Hope you enjoy it. got me. Man, I'm just... Oh, you can dash, too. That's right. I don't think there's a collection of these games. They need to put out a collection of these games, if they haven't. These are great, great games. Okay, Ninja Gaiden Trilogy sealed, $689, so it hasn't gone up too terribly much from when I sold it. Okay, not bad. I mean, $200 more, but crazy how much that game sealed is worth. Enchanted Forest. This is such a great game, Pocky and Rocky. See, now we're going side-scrolling almost, but still kind of top-down. Just a really great game. There's a reason why this game is so beloved. Well, I'm actually going to call it a night. That will be it for tonight, guys. I know DZ81, you just joined the stream, so sorry we're actually ending it right now. You came in at the tail end. But want to thank each and every one of you for watching tonight. It's been a lot of fun. Pocky and Rocky, last game of the stream. We went for close to 2.5 hours tonight, guys. So definitely not the longest stream. The longest stream we did was like 5 hours. Oh man, but those were brutal. But appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for tuning in. Again, like I said, new content coming early next week. Stay tuned for that. It's a video about me and how I got my original copy of Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Genesis as a mail-in coupon voucher that came in my Sega Genesis console that was bundled with Altered Beast. And so it's kind of reflecting on that time and also the history of what that was all about. And so hope you enjoy it. Definitely been a fun night tonight. And let's see. Yeah, I see you guys commenting a little bit more. Good morning from Germany. Oh, Togi, see, this is so funny. I mentioned earlier, and by the way, good morning over there in Germany. I'm saying good night as you're saying good morning. It's so funny. I love to stand up on Saturday morning and watch your live stream. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Sorry I'm ending now, but you can definitely catch the archive as it gets archived. If any of you want to watch old archives of the My Retro Life streams that we do, you can actually go to the main channel page and scroll to the bottom of the page, and you'll find a playlist. I don't keep them public; they're all they're all unlisted, because I don't want them clogging up like the main channel's uploads playlist, and that just kind of gets a little messy and looks a little weird. But you can always find them on the main page. Scroll down to the My Retro Life Live playlist. And that's where this one will be. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. It has been awesome, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening, or if you're like our friend here, 2G from Germany, maybe you're just starting your day, have a great day. All right, catch you next time, guys.